Mutta nyt meillä on kaveri, joka on ottanut se keikkalenteriin ja osaa sen kyllä todella hyvin. Ja raikuvat aplodit, Mr. Methane! Hello and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So you straight from England, huh?
Yes.
So tell me one thing. I always wondered, how come you English people are always so crazy?
I think it's something in the water, you know. Definitely.
So actually, water makes you fart, huh?
Not so much the water. That just makes us crazy, you know.
All right, I
it's all
see.
the chemicals.
Okay, but tell me another thing. How did you figure out that farting is your cup of tea, so to speak?
It's quite by accident, actually. I used to practice yoga, and I had a yoga-loving sister, and I noticed while in one or two yogic positions I had this ability to breathe both fore and aft, so to speak. It's a muscular flatulence as opposed to a dietary flatulence. And I thought, well, you know, if I can actually do this, it would be a great thing to do at school in the lunch break. So I went to school and I gave a few impromptu performances for extra pocket money at school and rapidly became like a pumping prodigy.
You mean when you were young?
Yeah, well, 15 actually. I was old enough to know better, but I still did it.
So you must have been popular back then, among the girls at least.
Well, more the guys, I have to admit. You know, girls weren't really admitted to the shows.
They were not that flattered, huh?
Not really, no. And, you know, for years afterwards, I didn't actually do it as a public performance because as a teenager, you want credibility with the girls. And really, going around dressed in a green costume, farting, isn't the way to get that credibility. But,
no, not really.
You know, but later on in life, you just think, well, you know, why not? And so I'm here.
How many of fathers, I guess we could say, how many fathers do we have in the world?
Oh, well, we all.
Besides you.
Well, we all do it. You know, we all break wind.
I know.
You know, even,
but I mean professional.
Right. Well, you know, even the Queen of England breaks wind. So
Have you seen her doing it?
No, but I've seen her blame it on the corgis, definitely. But no, I think there was a Frenchman in the 1890s called...
That's what I heard, yeah.
Joseph Pujol, who performed in the Moulin Rouge, the theatre in Paris, as Le Methane. And he was like the highest paid act of his time. He was higher, his earnings were higher than the opera singers of that particular period. And he had a massive following, you know. And it was the only show, apparently, where the seats at the back of the theatre were more expensive than the ones at the front.
Why the costume?
The costume is because, obviously, this is a superhuman activity. And so with any superhuman activity, you have to change into an alter ego, you know, like Superman or Batman. You know, you need this
or a
alter
TV
ego.
host.
Or even a TV host, you know. And the mask is so that people don't recognise me and make requests in the supermarket.
Same with me. I'm actually blonde, you know, when I'm not hosting. Okay, but let's get to the action.
Yes, certainly.
And you got the table there ready.
That's
and you're going to show us something, and we'll be here beside you whenever you need some help.
I'll just adopt what is known in the trade as the make a little cushion there for my head, a little pillow. I'm going to adopt the farting position.
Okay.
And I'm going
we'll
to
be just over here, or
wherever you feel comfortable. You know.
Okay, I think on this side,
gets a little
rather than
warm
over
if you
there.
Sit over here. Right. Okay. I'm going to start with a few warm up because it is muscular.
Okay.
A few impersonations. Okay. See if you know who this is. The first impersonation is a well-known English popular music star. Okay. He used to be on the... He might still be. He had a fallout with the Sony label. See if you know who this is. Any ideas?
Nope.
That was George Michael. Careless Whisper.
Oh, right.
And here's another one for you. You'll know who this is. I really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
Oh my God.
I'm the new Spice Girl. I'm Wet Spice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can I serenade you with a bit of classical, because we don't want people at home to think this is just a disgusting lavatorial habit. We want them to know that you can actually raise
high culture.
Raise fart into an art form and
exactly.
actually put the art into fart. So what I'm going to do,
Piereskelykin on taidetta.
what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is put the art into fart with my classical selection. Thank you. The Blue Danube. And now, a trip to merry old England in a place called Sherwood Forest. And in Sherwood Forest we had Robin Hood, we had Little John, who wasn't very little, we had Will Scarlet, we had Big Fat Friar Tuck, the wicked Sheriff of Nottingham, and the very beautiful Maid Marian. I do believe I can hear one of the characters, or two or three of the characters, coming to the microphone. In fact, yes, here's Robin. Little John. Will Scarlet. Friar Tuck. He's very large and fat. The wicked Sheriff. And the very delicate Maid Marian. The classical selection.
That's clean sleeves, huh? Well, it seems that it's not that easy then. You have to kind of control your muscles, huh?
You actually have to. It's very strenuous, you know. It's, like I say, it's not a dietary form of flatulence. We're actually using the expansion and contraction of the sphincter muscle. So we're breathing with our bottoms. So it's very physical, and it's almost like a sport, you know, in terms of the stamina required to deliver the goods, so to speak.
So you don't actually have to eat anything like this. This eating has nothing to do with this.
Eating has nothing to do with it. Staying farting fit does. So you have to do a lot of walking, cycling, swimming, running, going to the gym to keep the abdominal muscle area totally fit. Because we're controlling the muscles. It's bodily discipline as opposed to bodily indiscipline, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
I'd like to sort of, breaking wind is a bit of a celebration. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, is there anybody who has a birthday
Well,
today?
that's easy. We can ask somebody.
Any...
syntymäpäivää? There's one.
Madam, come and join us.
Mikäs nuoren neidon nimi on?
Freja.
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 That's her name.
Pleased to meet you, Freja. Is it your birthday today?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Don't be shy. Smile at the cameras. There they are.
Kameraan päin, niin kaikki Suomen kansa näkee sinutkin.
Freya's birthday. Oh, thank you very much. Look, Freya, we've baked you a cake. Oh, dear me. Freya, that's your birthday cake, and this is a cigarette lighter. I want you to just come round here, and I want you to light the candle. Just stand over there. That's it. Why don't we... what I'm thinking, just... We're going to sing you happy birthday, Teemu. Could you get the audience to sing happy birthday?
Eli kohta ruvetaan laulamaan sitten hyvää syntymäpäivää.
After three, and while that's happening, Freya's going to light the candles, but don't put them near my bottom until I tell you, okay? Because I've got to make the dangerous gases inert. You know what I'm saying?
But she's going to light the candles now?
Yes, if you're ready,
okay,
Freya.
You go.
And ladies and gentlemen, Tamu, if you could lead the audience in singing Happy Birthday to Freya, please.
Okay,
after three. 1, 2, 3.
Paljon onnea, ääntä paljon onnea vaan.
Oh, Freya, you've done this before, I can tell. Look at those candles. OK. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make those dangerous gases inert. Freya, I want you to bring the cake down to my bottom. An inch from the bottom, a little lower. And you'll have to rotate the cake as we blow them out. Here we go.
Eikä pyörität sitä
Here we go.
koko ajan.
That's 1.
No niin, pyöritä siihen.
That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6, please. Ladies and gentlemen, happy birthday, Freya.
Onneksi olkoon, onneksi olkoon. Kai sulla enemmän vuosia, onko 6 kuitenkin?
Joo, on.
Hyvä. Hienoa, voit palata herkullisten tuoksujen saattelemana.
I'm all blown out.
Yeah, you kind of worn out, huh?
I'm kind of, it's
yeah.
very strenuous, you know?
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Tough job.
But somebody's got to do it.
Exactly, exactly. It might as well be an Englishman.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks, Tamu.
And
Thanks,
hopefully
everybody.
you like Finland and Finnish people. I'm farting in Finland.
Farting in Finland. By the way, just a little word of advice. Always wipe thoroughly.
All right. Thank you once again.
No problems.